Today on Houston Life, shop till you drop. It is sale season, and the biggest one is happening right now. You score the deals and help raise money for pediatric cancer research.
Plus, how about tidying up your bathroom for the new year? We've got 4 expert tips to declutter, free up space, and finally get organized.
And a look at the new HBO Max series, Finding Magic Mike. Learn all about the steamy competition series from the show's host, Adam Rodriguez, including its special connection to H-Town.
And it is back, our first Houston Life prize wheel spin of 2022. From staycations to gift cards to $1,000, could you be our next big winner? Find out today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
TGIF, everyone. Welcome to Houston Life on this Friday, January 7th, 2022. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Welcome to Friday. And I just have to say, I'm so excited about something today.
What?
Because I have been on the hunt for one. I just got one. Derek, you're wearing the shacket.
What?
Your shirt is also a jacket. It's the new thing. It's called a shacket.
Or an overshirt.
It's a shacket.
Okay.
It's a shirt and a jacket. And when I walked in and saw you today, what did I say?
You liked my shacket.
Yes.
I just thought, thank you.
I love it. And it's such a great pattern. Thank you so much for wearing it. I've been literally on the hunt for one for months.
Really?
Yes.
Well, they're unisex, and you were welcome to find one online. My friend Leah told me about it. So
I have to tell you, the shacket is very in.
Thank you. Well, it's very comfortable, especially on this freezing cold day.
We're back to winter, folks.
Finally back to winter. I mean, truly. At night we have the heat on, and then during the day I get home and I'm like, oh my gosh, it is so hot in here.
We got to dip in the pool.
We turn the AC. We turn the AC on. So this roller coaster ride, you know, that's what we get for living in Houston. We love it here.
I know, and I'm glad to. I felt the coolness last night, but it's great to, if you have a shacket, pull one out.
Grab your shackets. Or your overshirt.
It's perfect for where we live.
I think in the UK, on the other side of the pond, it's called an overshirt. I think
maybe, but for the trend today, it's called a shacket.
Okay, do you want to borrow this one?
Maybe tomorrow, but I love it. It looks so good on you.
Well, they're nice and trendy. I decided to get on the wagon. Hey, so speaking of trends, did you know that recently the online searches for men's earrings have increased 147%?
Okay, I didn't realize, I mean, that is a huge increase, but there's a major boom going on for piercings.
There's a major boom. Okay, so Harrison Ford?
Yes, has one.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yes.
Will Smith?
Love them all.
All kinds of folks. Right? The Harrison Ford thing, I don't know. I can't say I'm a fan. I don't know who this person is.
That is not Harrison Ford.
Speaking of Harrison Ford.
Not sure who that is.
Maybe that's his grandson. So here's the thing. Craig Melvin, he's one of the Today Show anchors, right? And last fall, he went very public about getting his ear pierced. He got a black onyx stud in one of his ears. So the story goes like this. He was going with his 5-year-old daughter, Sybil, to get her ears pierced. She was so excited to do it. And then when the day arrived, she was actually really nervous about it.
She kind of panicked.
She kind of panicked. So Craig ended up getting a stud. His 7-year-old son ended up getting an earring. His wife, Lindsay, she ended up getting another couple holes in her ears, and so they sort of made it a family affair. And it turns out, I think Craig Melvin has something to do with this trend that is spreading like wildfire.
I love this. So, you know, we've done stories here on the Trend Report about piercings over the last couple months. You and I were talking about this. You said you wanted to go do it.
I want to get an extra hole because my ears are already pierced.
Yeah, and I just had to reopen mine. Now I've got, I don't know how many I have now. How many is there? 5? 4?
Five? It looks so good.
I love it, and it's super fun, and I love a man with an earring. I think it's great.
See, I
Very
like
rocker.
to wear. It is kind of rocker, and on weekends, like I kind of do my thing. I don't shave. I'll wear my little black studs.
Oh, I like your shirt there too.
Oh, thanks so much. Well, you know, on weekends I'm a little more fun than I am during the week. But here's the thing: the earring thing, I have found it attracts all kinds of comments, good and bad. That's the thing.
Really?
People have very strong opinions about men wearing earrings.
I mean, look at all the rock stars. The people that have opinions about it, and then they're like oohing and ahhing over Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I know. But I remember the first time Brandon's mom, Susan, hi Susan, she saw me. She was like, what are those things? I'm like, what things? In your ears. And I said, oh, they're earrings. And her response, huh.
Oh, you gotta.
I got like this silent treatment. So I'm pretty sure Susan doesn't like the earrings, and I'm pretty sure my mom doesn't. My nieces love them though.
You know what? Here's the thing, and I think this goes along with fashion trends. I mean, you know, dance to the own beat in your head. If you want the earring, you do you, boo.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I even have one that hangs down low. It kind of dangles, and I do on my left side a little stud, and the right one it hangs down. It's like party people. Beatrice, our producer. I don't have a photo of that one, but next time I'll take one.
I think you should, for sure. Okay, speaking of parties and gifting and different things, right? So like, you know, the celebrities, rappers, they're always kind of, you know, blinged out, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, Gucci Mane, do you know who my kids love Gucci Mane?
Yes.
Okay, great rapper. He gifted his wife a special birthday gift, an Hermes bag, which is several thousand.
Yes, that's very nice.
But not only the bag, inside the box, 1 million crisp bills for her birthday.
Cash?
Cash money.
In like, wow.
Yeah. So this article is on insider.com. I'm sorry, is on, I think it's not on Insider. Sorry. I don't know where it's on. But, oh, page 6. So this is the lovely couple. They've been married for several years. It's her 37th birthday. And it was so sweet that the message that he posted on Facebook, it was a total surprise because when she opened the box, she saw the purse, but then also saw the cash.
They're a beautiful couple, by the way.
They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. He said a lot of things to her in the post, but basically this was what he said. Happy birthday to my wife, the most beautiful woman in the world and the best thing that ever came into my life. I love you, Mrs. Davis, forever, and appreciate and will never take you for granted. I got the perfect wife and family. I got your back forever.
He also has his ears pierced.
Also, I printed out this picture because this is from, can I use this? Can I show that? Look at this cute family. I mean, they are absolutely adorable.
They're adorable.
So cute.
Wow,
so sweet.
$1 million cash.
$1 million.
That is incredible.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Okay.
Did you hear about the woman who had a baby at 54 years old?
No.
Oh, well, it really, why do you...
Did it happen?
Why do you give me that look?
I don't know. 54?
Well, here's the thing. So I know it sounds like kind of unbelievable, right? But according to the CDC's National Vital Statistics report, it shows that nearly 1,100 women over the age of 50 gave birth in 2019.
Wow.
That's a 745% increase since 1997. Those numbers are actually going up.
Oh, my word. Maybe because people are getting more, like, healthier. We're living longer. I mean, maybe that, you know, I don't know.
Well, so there are a number of factors. And so, again, she's 54 years old. Her name is Carolyn. This is her on the screen.
Gosh,
she's from South Florida.
Gorgeous.
So she and her husband, they've been married for 7 years, and they already have a blended family. They have a bunch of kids, 21 years old, 19, 17, 14. But they felt like something was missing and like they wanted to have another baby. So citing privacy reasons, she's not talked about like how it all went down, but she sort of has alluded to having eggs frozen. I mean, typically at the age of 50, women's eggs would not be so great.
No,
so
all of that process slows down.
It slows down, and risks go up for all kinds of things like preeclampsia and high blood pressure and all of that. But she was saying, you know what? It's nobody's business. Don't let people discourage you. I have a beautiful little baby. That's really what it's all about. So, you know, there are ways to have it done. And wow, 54 years old. Can you imagine? You have a 21-year-old, but also a brand new
No, and her
baby
youngest before this baby is 14. So I have a 14-year-old, and then I think about having a newborn.
You know,
I'm good.
Here's the thing, though. So Carolyn, this woman, she said her last baby, when her 14-year-old, she had her when she was 40. And at the time, she was starting a business, and she was so focused on her career
that she
felt like that pregnancy was stressful. She wasn't there as a mom like she wanted to be. So at 54, she says it's all about the baby. She's relaxed and she's matured a bit.
Time frame.
A different time frame. So
you know, AJ's 10, and when he didn't sleep for the first 2 years of his life.
Oh wow.
We're good. Good. Get a puppy.
Puppies are a lot of work, too.
They are a lot of work. Anyway.
I hope AJ is not watching the show today.
I know.
AJ, we love you, too.
Well, listen, we do. I love both boys.
All right.
A lot of fun.
Well, speaking of age, still to come, are you ready to feel old? How about this? The celebs you will not believe are turning the big 3-0.
Oh, 3-0. Okay. That's going to make us...
One day we'll be 30.
I mean, let me know how that feels, okay? Plus, Joe Sam is shopping for a great cause today. It's one of my favorite stops. Hey, Joe.
Hey guys, that's right. We're already doing some shopping right now at Anna Arion. They're one of the boutiques here. Handmade clothing items all here, and it's a women-owned boutique. This is just one of them here that's here at the beautiful, beautiful event that's happening. We're going to tell you all about it when Houston Life returns and how you can come and shop till you drop too.
What you know about me?
They always say age is just a number, right?
No, you don't know about
Right?
Right.
Do you not agree?
Just a number.
You don't agree with that?
No, I do.
You do?
Sure.
Okay, but there are days, remember I told you a few weeks ago, there are days when I have trouble tying my shoes?
Well, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, you know, because it's sort of like the lower back. Things start hurting in your body that you don't even remember you had, like a lower back.
Right, you get up in the morning and you're thinking, why is my heel hurting?
Yes, right. Well, there are a bunch of little babes out there who are turning the big 3-0. I remember when 6th graders seemed big, right? And when 16-year-olds were like, oh my gosh, they can drive?
Right.
Well, folks, I don't even remember 30 now. But some of the celebs turning 30 this year in 2022, Cardi B, Nick Jonas, Miley Cyrus, People Magazine.
Wait, she's only 30?
Well,
I thought she was a little older than that for some reason. Maybe
Oh,
because
really?
maybe we've heard so much about her over the years,
and you
right?
know what? I thought that Cardi B actually was a little bit older than that as well. But I think it's just because she's already had such a long career.
Right.
Do you know what we started watching recently? It's the What Happened Brittany Murphy docuseries.
Oh.
Have y'all been watching this? It's about the late Brittany Murphy. She died when she was 32 years old.
I mean, unbelievable. And you think, too, remember going back to River Phoenix? How old was he?
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
young.
Yeah, he died on the
Only
sidewalk in front of the
30.
Viper Room on
Yes,
Sunset Boulevard,
yes.
West Hollywood. Yeah, I lived a block from there.
Unbelievable. Okay, now that we went down, let's bring it back up.
Okay, but watch the docuseries though. Oh, it'll knock your socks off. You won't believe it. But Brittany Murphy, similarly, 32 years old, but she had
Very
such a
young.
long career. I don't know. I thought she was older. Anyway.
All right, well, let's bring in Lauren Kelly for our question of the day. Lauren, this one's a good one.
It sure is. You know how sometimes when your back hurts after you wake up from sleeping, you didn't do anything but sleep, and I'm like, wait, how does my back hurt? But of course, we want to hear from you guys. What's a reminder that you're not as young as you used to be? We've already got some great responses coming in. Let's check in with Lynn first. My mirror. Okay, Lynn, I hear you. Oh, that's so mean. You don't need to say that. Robin writes in, when you're hanging out with the younger crowd at 10 o'clock and you're yawning and they're just starting to
Yep.
party, forget going out at 10 o'clock. If I'm not out at 7, it's not happening.
Yeah, I'm in
right?
bed by 9.
Remember when you'd get ready at 10?
Yes, what's wrong with me? Brian says, my back, my hair. Oh, my back hair.
Oh, Brian. Gold star for today.
I just got a mental image. Did anybody else
Yes.
get a mental image of that? Thanks, Brian. Head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join the conversation. We're going to share more of your comments a little bit later on. But Derek and Courtney, what about getting on a roller coaster? I used to be able to ride roller coasters no problem, but now it's like, I need a Dramamine.
I used to live for roller coasters.
Yes.
It was like, how many times can we ride it?
Yes.
The last time I went on a roller coaster at Six Flags,
Yep.
my vision kind of started. I had like
Yeah,
tunnel vision.
like
and it was-
vertigo.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
How about you, a roller coaster?
No, I probably thrown out my back a couple months
Yeah,
ago. I
yeah.
mean, you know, you hit a point in your life, you're like, well, now I'm part of that group. Fabulous. And then
Well,
you fall.
The hip is next.
It
Careful.
did happen.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
Lauren.
no, I didn't mean to put it out there.
Thanks a lot. Great, now I'm gonna have to have hip surgery tomorrow.
No, at least you're still really good at shopping, and that's what Joe is doing today, right?
That is, listen, that's a skill that never dies, for sure.
Absolutely.
Lauren, thank you so much.
Sure.
We'll see you a little bit later. It is time to shop till you drop, and it is sale season. Dozens of Houston's best boutiques all under one roof this weekend, and it's all for a really great cause.
Yeah, it's called The Sale Houston, and proceeds will help benefit Texas Children's Cancer Center. Joe Sam is hanging out there now to see what they have in store for shoppers. And Joe, they have some men's items as well.
They do, Derek. We're going to be checking that out in just a little bit later on. But I want to show you guys what happened here at the Bayou City Event Center a little earlier this morning. Check out the line of people that were out here waiting for this event to open. There were so many people out ready to come and shop for a really great cause. And telling us more about that event, we have Courtney here with us with the sorority, and we also have KD to tell us more about what's going to be happening here and what happened last night. But let's start off with the reason that you guys are doing this and why so many people came out to support this event.
Well, first of all, the sale was started in 2015 to benefit pediatric cancer research, and we're thrilled to have our 7th annual sale this year, and it's just been a great turnout. We're so grateful to our vendors and to our supporters and to our underwriters, and we're thrilled to be able to put this event on this year.
Absolutely. Really quickly, tell us about how many people are here as far as vendors ready to go ahead and give those items away to people, and with some really good deals, too.
Yes, we have over 50 vendors with discounts of up to 80%.
Ooh,
yes.
That sounds good to me, right? Okay, so,
Lots of fun things.
and we also had some fun times last night, too, because there was a cocktails and couture event. KD, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so first, I just want to mention the reason why we're all here is actually because near and dear to our hearts is the cause of pediatric cancer research. And so this entire event is actually put on to help raise funds for Texas Children's Cancer and Hematology Centers this year.
Wow.
So last night we had an event called Cocktails and Couture. It was our last night, or sorry, our first night doing the event.
Yeah.
And it was a nice event to really give thanks to all of our underwriters and our sponsors to just say thank you. And they also got a preview to shop the entire sale before anyone else did.
We can't wait to check out the sale that's happening here. So again, for people who are sitting at home that want to come and spend some money to support this great cause, how long is this going to be happening?
Absolutely, you have one day left.
One day
tomorrow.
left. One day left to come check out the big
yes,
sale.
from 10 to 4 at Bayou City Event Center. You can buy tickets at the door, or you can go to our website, which is thesalehouston.com.
Absolutely. Ladies, thanks so much for this. When we come back, we're going to be showing you some of the vendors that are here and some of the great things that you can check out, including, like you said, Derek, some men's clothing. We're going to put that on social for you guys to check out. And make sure you come out and spend some money. It's going to be great, and you're going to be benefiting such a great cause here at the Cell Event Houston. We're going to go ahead and send things back to you guys in the studio for now while I go and see what I can go and buy.
Yeah, it's a great cause to shop, and deep discounts as well. Joe, thanks so much at the Bayou City Event Center there.
Weren't you just there this morning, Courtney?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
yeah.
You already did your shopping. Very
Already.
smart. Early bird gets the worm, right?
Absolutely.
All right, still to come. It is almost time for us to spin so you can win. It is the return of our Houston Life prize wheel, and maybe you could be the first $1,000 winner of 2022.
And after the break, from items to purge to smart ways to store, see 4 hassle-free ways to organize your bathroom in the new year. Houston Life, we'll be right back. As one of the most intimate and important spots in the home, the bathroom, it deserves to be tidy and clutter-free, right? It also helps our sanity. And since small changes make a big difference, organizational expert Brooke Reeves, founder of Dwell Well Inc., joins us now with her tips for more functional space. It's great to see you,
Good
Brooke.
to see you again, Courtney. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
You and I were chatting when you first arrived here to the studio. A few months ago, I posted my disaster under the sink
Yes.
business in my bathroom. So I feel seen. This is directly for me, but I know there's lots of people out there that can feel our pain, because I feel like under the sink stuff just kind of gets piled in there.
It's like a deep, dark hole.
It is.
If you don't have any sort of order, it's a deep, dark hole for
Okay,
sure.
where do we get started? Because I know this particular product is one of your favorites in the kitchen as well, the Lazy Susan.
So the first thing, before we look at products,
Okay.
is I tell people take everything out. I know it can be very daunting. In the drawer, under the cabinets, the small cabinets above, take it all out.
Okay.
Categorize, like all your sunscreens, all of your lotion, your shampoos, your face masks. I mean, I don't know.
Everything.
Yes, everything. Check the expiration dates. So you want to check it. They're more visible on like sunscreens
Sure.
or lotions, but makeup, there is a little symbol on the back of makeup. It is tiny, and it has a number. That's the number of months that it expires when you've opened it. So there's like a 9 or a 12 or a 24. So if it's, you got to toss it. You got to get rid of it. It does expire.
Oh my word.
I know.
Okay, so we got to start from zero. So that means taking everything
Take it all out.
Look at those expiration dates, and makeup sometimes, depending on the product, can last a little bit longer.
Absolutely. I mean, they say mascara could be 3 to 6 months. You know,
Okay.
foundation could be 12 to 24 months.
So yeah, you want to definitely check those expiration dates.
Okay, so now we start with a clean slate. We've taken everything out, we've tossed and have everything basically what we want. There's some of the expiration dates there on the screen. You can take a quick glance at that. But once you've kind of gone through that and you're ready to organize, I know you love this. This is where you want to start. If you have the space for something like this Lazy Susan.
Yeah, so you want to measure your space. You want to measure your drawers under the sink. And if you have space that's an 18-inch, it has removable dividers. Okay. That's great. But like you were saying, if you don't have a ton of space, they do make a 9-inch and an 11-inch. Okay. So you can use those. I love this. And you just put all like items together. That way, you know, if you have overflow of shampoo or lotion or sunscreen, and I label, this is actually under my sink.
Yeah, well, this is great. And I see the labels here for SPF. This is also going to allow you to see everything. Sometimes under the sink, it just gets buried.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if all the like items are together, to me, you know, and you want to keep your counter space clear. So get the face wash and all the extra jars. Get it, you know, put it below or put it in a drawer. Okay. So you want to measure your space, like I said, so under the sink and then in drawer. These are great organizers. They're from Amazon. They come in all different sizes, very inexpensive. Here you can see, this is my actual drawer.
Thank you for bringing it to us. Yes. I love the clear because this is really going to help you organizational wise as well.
It's great, easy to clean. And then here, like you'll see, this takes up so much space. Take a little out. I like to keep this in my makeup drawer. You know, this right here as well. Take a few out, replenish as needed.
Okay, yeah, and this is what you need too, because you'll be surprised at what you have in your drawer that you're not using, number one, or that's way over expired.
Absolutely.
Okay, ready to blow my mind here, Brooke, because the inside cabinet storage thing, I don't even know. This is like blowing my mind, but this is what's really gonna save us the space, especially when you have a small space.
Absolutely. The inside of the cabinet door is prime real estate. It is prime real estate. This right here, you can either drill it in, you can use the adhesive strips, you can use it for hair tools. These cords just, they're a mess, you know, and they're awkward to store. You can use it for, you know, hair products, hair brushes. Here's the other option for the Dyson or any, you know, with a cord if you want to, this has a very long cord.
It does, yeah.
And you could do the same. You drill it in or you can affix it to the inside of the door. I use it in kitchens. I use these everywhere.
I am blown away because I do have this hair dryer and it's in the clunky thing under my bed when I wash my hair. I got to go find it and it's, you know, because I can't store it under the sink. These are all really great ideas and very accessible things to get as well.
Absolutely. And like I said, this is a pack of 2 on Amazon. This comes one for $20 and everything is fairly inexpensive.
I love it. I love that you say start with a clean slate too, and the tips on the makeup, it's absolutely perfect. Brooke Reeves, it's great to see you.
Thank you, Courtney. Good to see you.
Thanks for tidying us up. I need you to come over and help me. I'm a total mess. If you'd like to connect with Brooke or for a list of the items that she featured today, visit our website on HoustonLife.tv. Now we're going to send it over to Lauren. Hey, girl.
Hey, Courtney. I love all of those things. Still to come, we are finding Magic Mike. Actor Adam Rodriguez is telling us all about hosting the steamy new HBO Max reality competition. And we'll get a check of what is coming up for the news at 4 o'clock, including how long these chilly temperatures are going to last. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Friday at 3:30.
3:30 on the dot. Look at that. Let's get to more of your responses to our question of the day. Earlier we asked, what is a reminder you're not as young as you used to be? Susan writes in, achy breaky and not the song.
Oh, Susan, we get you. Tommy writes in, try to not drop it like it's hot and then can't get back up.
Oh.
Or try to drop it like it's hot. I get it, Tommy.
I think there's a story behind this, Tommy. Tell us more.
Is there video?
Yeah. Joanne writes in, trying to understand what my children are talking about. Crazy words that mean nothing to me. Joanne, listen, I feel your pain because Courtney teaches me all kinds of cool lingo. For me, it's the musical artists. It's these super popular artists who I've never even heard of. I mean...
you got to try and keep up. But Joanne, blow your kids' minds and tell them they're bussin'. That's all you have to say.
Bussin'. But that's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing.
Or like sick. Like, remember when sick used to mean like not a good thing, but like, oh my gosh, those shoes are sick.
And then it's good.
I try to say those words, but it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really
I tried to add dope to my vocabulary. It just didn't work. I don't sound, I'm like, that's awesome.
That's a dope sweater, Courtney.
Yeah, it just doesn't roll off the tongue when
Sweater
I
is
want it
dope.
to. But Joanne, bussin'. Tell them your kids are bussin'.
Yeah, okay.
Let's check in with Frank now for a look at what we have coming up at 4 o'clock.
Speaking of
weather.
How you know when you're old?
Yeah.
Yeah, when someone comes up to me and says, I've watched you my whole life, and they have a 10-year-old kid with them.
I know. Thanks, kid.
Thanks. I've been watching you for 100 years.
100 years. Oh, since I was a kid. I know. I get that more and more. I know. It's sort of a cloudy, raw day out there, isn't it?
I know,
Yeah,
but it's
it was
nice.
so
It feels
cold.
good to bundle up again.
It's a good day for a shacket, Frank.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got to get your reaction to this, but don't take it to full screen yet. Here's what we have right now. Right here, 50, 52.
Yeah.
But look at this dog walk I want to show you. This is T-Boy. Now, who's walking who?
Oh, my word.
Is that a real photo?
That is fantastic.
Wow.
That's T-Boy dog. There you go.
Can you imagine walking that dog? I mean, that sounds like a dislocated shoulder to me if
my
he
word.
sees a
See,
squirrel.
Cute as a
you're
button.
sounding old, Derek.
Well, I know.
I can
Curmudgeon
imagine
over
riding
here.
that dog.
I can't help. Yeah, put a saddle on that dog. And some reins.
Oh, my gosh.
I love this dog. Okay, now
So
we can talk
cute.
about just me. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Look at that.
Huge.
Cutie.
But he's a beautiful,
Oh,
just a
yeah.
beautiful dog.
like a blanket.
And he dances, so there you go. I know. Temperatures aren't going to change much. I showed you this. So we're cloudy. We're right there at 50, 52, 53 in Galveston. And we're pretty steady right on through the evening. And then we actually see temperatures going up overnight. So we'll wake up tomorrow to around 60. And then we'll get into the 70s tomorrow afternoon because of that. I'm going to show you why. This warm system that's coming in. But look at that again. T-Boy dog. We'll be looking at him as we go into the 4 and 5. I can assure you of that. There is a severe weather threat Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening as this warmer air comes in. It's going to collide with the cool air we have in place right now. I mean, we're in the 50s. We have the 70-degree air coming in, and that's going to produce at least a few strong storms. Also, the threat of gusty winds with those, weak tornadoes, even some water spouts. It's a low threat. On a scale of 1 to 5, this green is a 1, but it is there, so we got to be aware of it. So this is the system I'm talking about, and if you follow this pipeline of moisture, you can see that's coming right toward the Texas coast. So that line, some of this is going to miss us off toward Louisiana, but not all of it. So the radar Futurecast, we'll go a little tighter as we go into 4 o'clock, but you can see these showers coming in. A lot of it stays here off the Gulf. This is noon tomorrow. So some of that's going to be heavy off to our east. But these showers, they're spotty, but some of them are going to be on the strong side, continuing to move through. This is 8 o'clock on Saturday. And then into the overnight, we still see showers and thunderstorms. So it's going to be an umbrella weekend, that is for sure. It won't rain everywhere all the time, but it's going to be on the wet side. There's a front coming through on Sunday evening, but until it gets here, there's going to be another threat of showers and thunderstorms. This is noon on Sunday. So late afternoon into Sunday evening, we do start to see it clearing on out of here, and then we get into a nice cool flow for Monday and Tuesday of next week. But of course, the weekend is the one that we're going to have to watch for. So here's a look at the Futurecast. 52 is what we have right now. That's what we're going to have this evening. So if you have any plans, you're in dry shape, but it's definitely cool. Grab that sweater or jacket. You're going to need it. Saturday, some strong storms with that severe threat of possibility. 80% chance for showers on Saturday, and then 60% on Sunday, 76. We see a warm one all the way through. So upper and mid 70s for Saturday, Sunday. Then we get to Monday and we're right back down into the 50s and 60s. So I'll have that full 10-day forecast for you coming up at 4 o'clock. We'll keep looking at that dog.
We sure will. All right, Frank. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, have a good weekend, guys.
Thank you.
You too. Happy Friday.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is a really funny, speaking of kind of like our Facebook topic of the day, and there's this trending topic, Andy Sandberg, on why he's not going to join TikTok. Of course, he is the voice in the new Transylvania movie, Hotel Transylvania, along with Selena Gomez. Those are the two voices. They're married in the film. And he's 43 years old. And he just basically is like, I'm not going to do it. I mean, he's not doesn't want to grow with it, doesn't want to know anything about it, right?
Is it because he says it makes him feel old, like he doesn't want to be the old guy at the club?
Yeah, and doesn't want to seem like he doesn't know what he's doing. So he's going to stick to what he knows.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's a good plan. Well, and also social media in general. He was saying what a lot of people say, which is every time he's surfing around social media, he ends up feeling worse about himself.
Yeah,
right?
so he said he has very mixed emotions, sees kind of the positive side to connect with fans and viewers and all of that, but then feeling like doesn't know what's going on or how to use it.
Well, I think I'm such a fan of Andy Sandberg's, and I think it's
Hilarious.
really interesting when celebrities really sort of reveal their insecurities, right? It's just a reminder they're just like the rest of us.
Absolutely, and the fact that people, if they think celebrities don't pay attention or don't think that the negative things that are said about them aren't taken, they're human.
Yeah, they're real people too. The thing about TikTok though, it makes me want to learn how to dance. It makes me want to learn, like take a hip hop class.
You know what's funny is I always think too, like, I got it, I got some moves, and I try to do a TikTok, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's a joke.
Maybe we can work on that together.
We've got to work on it, but talk about feeling old, yeah.
Well,
AJ's a master at TikTok.
Is he really?
Yes, with all the voices and different things that he does, it's amazing.
Let's bring him in. Maybe he could teach us how to use it.
I know, but I'm with you. I like all the dances.
Hotel Transylvania, you were saying that's my homework assignment for the weekend.
The weekend. Please go back and watch the original, the first one. It is so sweet. It's a family favorite of ours. It is so good.
Okay, I'll do that. It's a good weekend for it. It's supposed to rain and be cold, right?
Absolutely.
Cuddle up with that dog.
I like that in your shacket.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
I do. Still to come, guys. The men of Magic Mike are coming to your TVs. How you can check out this reality show for yourself.
All right, stay right there. Houston Life will be right back. Welcome back. You might recognize actor Adam Rodriguez from his recurring roles on shows like CSI Miami or Criminal Minds, but of course, fans cannot forget he also starred in the original hit film Magic Mike.
I'm a huge fan. We were just chatting all about him during the commercial break. Lauren Kelly got to chat with Adam, who is the host of a steamy new HBO Max reality competition based on the film. Tough assignment, Lauren.
You know, Courtney, somebody had to do it, right? Finding Magic Mike takes 10 regular guys, including one Houston native, who have lost their magic and are put through the Magic Mike Live boot camp. That's the Magic Mike Live in Vegas. The guys end up bearing their souls and lots more as they learn to perform daring dance routines, and one with being crowned the real Magic Mike.
I mean, we find 10 guys that have lost something they think they once had or are hoping to find it, you know, something they've never discovered in themselves. And it's our job to help them get there. And we're using basically the format of the movies, which was, you know, preparing and learning intensive choreography and the struggle of getting your body in shape and being in this environment of other guys to help support you along the way, and all of the things that brings about, all of the emotions, all of the feelings, all of the self-discovery. You know, there's so much more there than just the sex appeal and the laughs and the, you know, the wow factor of the dance, which there's definitely the wow factor of these dances. And that was really the motivation to do the show, was to try and create this experience that was amazing for all of us and bring it to some people that might never get the chance to do it otherwise.
Okay, so you're gonna host this show. Who's judging the show? Is it a panel of like all of the women across America? Like, who's gonna be saying, yes, you get to stay and you have to leave?
We have 4 specific judges, and then we have guest judges that come in every week to weigh in and give us their opinion. But essentially, there are 4 of us that make the decisions. And we invited some women in from, you know, from the outside world to come in and give us their thoughts as well. Which
I'm just gonna say that my invite must have gotten lost in the mail. It's fine. I'll wait for the next season, but please continue.
This is terrible. You really need to have a conversation with your mail carrier. You know what? We're gonna send a homing pigeon next time. Homing pigeon. We're gonna make sure you get it.
I know that there is a Houston representative. Giovanni is on the show representing Houston. All I can say is that I hope he does a good job and he represents our city.
Giovanni's
to the best.
great. He's opening up a club in Houston, I hear. Something called Majestic. Yeah. Shout out to Giovanni and his lounge Majestic.
Well, we will definitely be on the lookout for that. Adam, I do hope that we get to see you a lot on this season of the show, and maybe even on the stage in Vegas, you know, for the Vegas show eventually.
Oh, no, you will. You will. I promise you, you will see me on the stage in Vegas.
Okay, we're sold. We are locked in. Thank you so much for your time. Hey, Happy New Year. I hope everything's been going great for you.
Happy New Year, yeah.
Adam, it was a pleasure speaking to you. Finding Magic Mike, now streaming on HBO Max. We love it. We think it's going to be fabulous. Can't wait for our Houston Life viewers to check it out.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
Please nobody pay attention to my dog wandering in the background. Magic Mike is now streaming on HBO Max. And if you're a KPRC2 insider, you can check out my full interview with Adam, including a few secrets from that live show in Vegas at HoustonLife.tv. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, he had the gym set up in the back.
Yes,
I was like, of course, we know that you work out, okay?
He squeezed your interview in between workouts,
Between
right?
workouts, yes.
But I love him. Talk about a long career and what an incredible career he has had. It's just great to see him again.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you paid attention that he mentioned some moves that they taught. Allison Falk was the original choreographer from the first one. She's Channing Tatum's original choreographer, and she mentioned the dolphin dive. I don't know if you guys, that's the one that they get on the floor.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could try showing us some of your moves?
I do
Come on, I think that.
You know how to do it.
Yes, come dance for us.
Come on, Magic Derek.
Magic Derek in the house.
Where am I doing it
Just
all?
stay right there. You
I don't know how to do that.
Dynasty.
Doesn't matter. Those guys didn't either.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, the dolphin.
Courtney's ready for a show.
Okay, here we go.
Are you okay? You're not the wind out of yourself.
Remember about the things we talked about being too old to try?
Hang on. Don't just plop down.
Wait,
I think I heard the wind go.
now y'all both have to try it. Lauren, your turn.
We're going to give one more try. A little more graceful.
You want to try it again?
I don't know if I'm wearing the right under.
I do like how you just went for it.
We can't see the undergarment. Go ahead. You're going to lose your music. How about just some hips?
I mean, extra protection would have been nice.
Yeah,
I told you to plop down. We weren't belly flopping. It was the dolphin dive, not a belly flop.
The Derek dolphin dive.
Oh, God. We got to go. Come on.
Come on, you can. Come on, be careful. Yeah, now it's a little more graceful.
There's no dollars. That's why it didn't work.
Get out your dollar bills, and I'll keep practicing. How about that?
Coming up,
You
we
guys,
have the
I'm gonna
first
get you
spin of the new year. Will you be the next winner on the Houston Life prize wheel? Don't go anywhere. Houston Life will be right back, including more dolphin dives.
Yeah, that was not embarrassing at all. We love Fridays here at Houston Life because Courtney gets to practice her super cool dance moves. It's really
What about yours?
We just did the Magic Mike story. So listen, you know what it means on Fridays. It is time for our Houston Life prize wheel where Courtney and I spin for a lucky KPRC2 insider to win some pretty cool prizes. It's your first chance in 2022 to win big on the wheel with prizes like Landry's gift cards, even, Courtney, of course, $1,000.
I know, and we have a new spot on the prize wheel to kick off our first spin of the year to Uptown Houston at Etoile. It's a gift certificate for there. It's a beautiful restaurant, absolutely lovely. Today we are spinning for Senora Hobson, who's joining us live via Zoom from Spring, Texas. Welcome to Houston Life.
Hello, hello.
Happy New Year to you, Senora. And we just understand that you moved back to Houston from Indiana not too long ago.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, we're glad to have you back, and we want to know a little bit about your family. We understand that, as Courtney mentioned, it was April 2021 when you moved back. So tell us about your family. I understand you have some shout-outs you want to give, starting with your son, Romero, and his fiancée.
Yes, I wanted to say congratulations to Romero and Lakeisha. They just got engaged this past December, and I'm so excited to finally have, hopefully, a new daughter-in-law in the family, because I have a family of all boys.
Oh, my goodness.
All grandsons.
Well, Well, what a lovely photo. What a lovely shout out. And I know we started out by saying Happy New Year. And the way that you celebrate, you're like Dolly Parton. You don't do New Year's resolutions, huh?
No. I know that I'm not going to stick to any resolution. I just try to live my best life in serving God in the best way possible.
That's a great attitude, Seynora. Listen, before we spin the wheel, we also want to talk about your son, Anthony, his wife, Regina, and 3 grandsons, Cameron, Anthony Jr., and DeMaria.
Well, Cameron actually belongs to my oldest son, Romero. So the 2 that you see on the screen now, that is Anthony Jr. and DeMaria.
What a lovely family. I love that. And what do you like to do in your spare time besides hanging out with those grandbabies?
Talk on the phone a lot. I do try to sew. I don't sew as much as I used to, but that is one of my hobbies.
That's fantastic. I'm a sewer as well. And your 15-year-old dog, Manny, we do want to say hi to him as well. That's impressive. 15 years old. Look at this cutie.
Yes, he's hanging in there, and he's been my lifesaver.
Oh, my gosh. He kind of looks a little like Tex,
I was
Courtney.
just going to say that. He looks like our Tex man.
That's a Bichon Frigide, and his name is Manny.
Oh, he's lovely. Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
I think it's time to spin. Is there anything on here that you got your eye on?
Money, money, money.
I like where you're thinking. It's your turn, Dee.
Okay, what do you say we do it, Seynora? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, spin.
Come on, big money.
Okay, Seynora, what's it going to be? Oh, it looks like maybe we're going to spin again. Courtney,
Okay.
let's go for
Here
it.
we go. We get it 2 tries.
The suspense.
Restaurant, I'll take that too.
Oh my gosh.
And it looks like we're going to spin a third
Never had this
time.
happen.
Okay, there's a first for everything. Here we go, Seynora. Good energy. And we're going to land on City Center Experience, Studio Movie Grill, Tiff's Treats, Bowl and Barrel, the Escape Game. This is something you can take your family to enjoy all kinds of great food and activities. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome, 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 Seynora. That is going to be an awesome experience for you and your family, the grandkids as well. It's perfect for everyone.
Thank you.
Our producers will be in touch with you very shortly. And if you would like your chance to spin to win live on the show in the new year, all you have to do is be like Seynora and be a KPRC2 insider. You got to be part of the program. Just head to click2houston.com/insider to sign up. Took 3 spins today.
I know, but it finally worked out right. And it's totally free to join. After the break, a look at what's coming up on Monday's show, including a local cafe making a difference in the community.
Congratulations again to Seynora. We'll be right back. Monday on Houston Life, we're introducing you to a local 5th grader who landed a role on NBC's heartfelt drama Ordinary Joe.
Plus, Coffee with a Cause. Learn more about A Second Cup, the Heights coffee shop working to end human trafficking.
That is a unbelievable spot. Great coffee, but their mission is really incredible.
Yeah.
Happy to share their story on Monday. Before we go today, we want to take a look back at some of the fun we had on this week on Houston Life.
I can't believe it's Friday already. From a hometown rapper stopping by to make a huge announcement from one of your very own, you can say we are starting the year off right. Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life on this Monday, January 3rd, 2022.
Have an oxygen tube. You can go anywhere in Breckenridge.
At midnight, there she is. She looks great. And Orlando was there, her husband, Orlando Bloom. We were hoping to meet the baby, but maybe next time.
But other than that, I'm going to be changing my last name.
All right, muzzle top.
It was so special, and I have never been one to be so shocked, and it was just a long time coming.
Ready for the money shot?
That's weird.
See, I'm going to take my swing at it. Oh, no. go.
And I'm so proud that everybody that I wanted to be a part of it is going to be a part of it.
Vaughn, I feel like part of your magic is that the fact that you love this city so much is unmistakable.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm here.
What's going on?
We got a little game for you guys. Speaking of king cake. Go ahead, let's get it. Tear it apart, rip it apart. The 3 sets. So
we're ruining these perfectly good king cake.
Look at this.
All right.
I'm in this hallway right now, which is the wormhole right outside of the VR room. And now just as you're walking from the VR experience, you kind of come through this wormhole.
Sometimes bad ponchos happen to good people.
Live TV, baby, live TV.
Yep. Well, thanks so much for joining us. And Tex, thank you for joining us. He is finally back from vacation.
I know, look at him. He doesn't want to be bothered.
He's like, who turned on the lights in here? Little Tex man. That was fun look back. I can't believe we packed a lot in this week.
We did. I was just saying, when I got home last night, I still had king cake in my nails.
Yeah, I had to wash my hands a few times as well. That king cake was delicious, though. Pick one up.
HEB. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a great weekend. That's going to do it for us today.
Yeah, in the meantime, Keith and Christine, why don't you take it from here?
Yeah, happy Friday, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, you too.
All I have to say is I want Tex's agent. You know, if I can
Right.
get a job.
Get in line, buddy.
Whatever.
And then Derek can scratch me under my neck.
I'll do that anyway, Keith. I'll do that anyway.
It's a date. All right, thank you, buddy. You guys have a great weekend.
See you later. Love it. Just getting a little like kitty rub.
Yeah,
You guys are too much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Okay.